see's my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Good morning, everybody, folks. Good afternoon to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard here, folks. Once again, everybody, folks, then to Real Football. My name is Tom, and I will be bringing you the watch along today, folks, everybody, for AFC Wimbledon, who take on Walsall live in the EFL League 2 playoff final. If you do watching the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hit that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed, folks, to everyone who's joined us here today. Kickoff for you lovely people today. It's coming your way at 3:01 in support of the British Heart Foundation, of course, live in this playoffs final from Wembley Stadium. Hope we're all doing well on this bank holiday Monday. And it is a rare Monday afternoon treat of a stream for you people. Kickoff once again. 3:01 in support of the British Heart Foundation. And Ryan's in. How you doing? 5-4. Loving that prediction. Yeah, we always see high predictions from you, don't we? I am not too bad, thank you, Ryan. And hopefully all of the rest of you who are in my chat for this playoff final are doing well as well. Let me know your scoreline predictions down below in that chat, of course. And of course, do answer that poll. Let us know who you think is going to be promoted to League One at the end of this playoff final. So your kickoff is in around about 16 minutes time, 3:01. Of course, this match is in support of the British Heart Foundation, the Every Minute Matters campaign, which is, of course, inspired and sparked by the recent events of Tom Lockyer, who had a heart attack most recently at Bournemouth. At the Vitality Stadium, quickly spotted, of course, by Philip Billing and the Bournemouth players. Game was halted and abandoned from that point onwards. He also had a previous cardiac arrest in a playoff final in the Championship. So that is largely why Sky Bet and the EFL are working together with the British Heart Foundation for the Every Minute Matters campaign throughout the playoffs. And it is the reason for the 1 minute adjustment to kick-off time, just to show that every single minute in life matters. And of course, many of you who joined me for that Luton stream, back when they got promoted to the Premier League, will kind of understand, what we saw. Because it was a horrible thing, really. Obviously, I didn't witness myself the one at Bournemouth. I was watching, I think it might have been Leeds at the time. I don't know to be so specifically sure. But yeah, it was not nice. So that's why this campaign is so important. And Fraser's parading. Yes, it was a rather soothing final day for Arsenal, who are my team. A rather comfortable afternoon. We didn't really have anything to lose. Raya secured his golden glove, so that's great. He's joint that one. It is a joint one this year. It's with Matt Sells of Nottingham Forest, but 2 golden gloves in a row for Raya. Really pleased with him. Other than that, there was nothing riding on that final day of the Premier League yesterday for Arsenal. But for Villa, there was a major controversy that happened at Old Trafford due to an inexperienced, in the words of Villa, referee. And I do understand what's happened. So basically, the whistle was blown for a free kick that wasn't to be, and it ended up disallowing a goal, which put Villa ahead. And from that point onwards, Manchester United went on to win the game 2-0 against 10-man Villa. So that's kind of my understanding of what's happened. And by goal difference, they've lost their spot in the Champions League. Newcastle did, in fact, lose as well. 1-0 at home to Everton. I did predict that Everton would win there. But that decision has practically put Newcastle in the Champions League over Villa. So, a bit of controversy, a bit of spice. A bit of Trent Alexander-Arnold crying as well yesterday. Yes, people. Yes. For all the Liverpool fans who joined us, I did watch the Sky coverage. Yes. I saw it. I didn't like it, but I saw it because, why would I not watch the very last moments of the season on Sky? Do you know what I mean? If I was at St Mary's, then it would have been a different story because the Arsenal fans stayed in St Mary's for a good long while. I think we sort of took it over in the end after they were done with what they were doing and did their own little thing from what I'm aware of. So, yeah. Right, it's time to have a look at the team news. Let's head over to Flashscore, which is the place we're going to go for our lineups today. Of course, I don't know much about either one of these two squads, so Flashscore will help me to keep an eye on the squad to be able to commentate at my best ability for you guys. But obviously, I don't do much in League Two, but today it's a nice little end of season treat for the EFL. I will not be watching the parade, no. I am only here for this, and afterwards I am going to sit back and tuck into Coronation Street at 8 o'clock. I'm doing all my Monday stuff now, and then it's curry and dinner at 8 o'clock. So 11 and a half minutes to go to kick off. It is time for your AFC Wimbledon versus Walsall team news. Here we go. I've just said, mate, I'm not watching the parade. But on my monitor, I will have the lineups for this game because I don't really know either of the two sides. But here we go. Goodman is in goal for them. Owen Goodman, that is. A back three of Ryan Johnson, Joe Lewis, and Riley Harbottle playing behind a midfield five of Josh Newfield, Miles Hippolyte, and then there's Jake Reeves, Alistair Smith, and James Tilling. And then the front two is going to be Matthew Stevens and Marcus Brown for AFC Wimbledon. On their bench this afternoon is James Ball, Josh Kelly, Callum Maycock, Isaac Ogunde, Joe Piggott, Aaron Sassoon, and Lewis Ward in goal as a goalkeeper. There's two absences for AFC Wimbledon. Those are Bugiel, Omar Bugiel, and Sam Hutchinson with a back injury, and Bugiel inactive, unspecified. Let's take a look then at the team who aren't in London, so I don't know them as well, but they're Walsall, and it's Simkin who begins in goal. That is Tommy Simkin in goal, a back three of David Okagbu, Harry Williams, and Alan Taylor, playing behind a midfield four of Nathan Asimwe, Alfie Chang, Ryan Stirk, and Liam Gordon. Then the diamond from three is going to be Jamie Jellis, lovely name that is, George Hall, and Jamil Matt, I think that is. And then on the bench is Albert Adoma, Levi Amanchi, Connor Barrett, Brandon Comley, Sam Hornby as a goalkeeper, Charlie Lakin, I've heard of him before actually, and Oisin McKenzie. And then there's three absences for Walsall, and those are as follows: Earring out of an ankle injury, Farquharson has got a thigh injury, and Harrison, Welshman, inactive, unspecified. Welcome into Antonio Lewis, says Bueno Canal. Okay. Ashik's in the house. Good afternoon. And we've got Biznello as well. Let's go Wimbledon, from Puglia in Italy. Oh, where's that? I've never heard of that one before. Puglia. And last but not least, people, it would not be a Realltom football stream if we didn't have some bet slips live and in play, considering we were in the profit zone yesterday with a £5.25 win. So let's take a look at that, at those slips, as we are 7 minutes to go till kickoff. I've gone for Wimbledon to lift the trophy. £2.50. We'll return £4.50 on that one. A price boost for £8.75 from 50p. AFC Wimbledon, Ross County, and FC Heidenheim all to win. An enhanced stacker starting at 3 o'clock. We'll return £8.75 if all three of those teams win. Last but not least is the bet builder for £2.25. I've gone for a 50p stake on that one. It's under 5.5 goals. Both teams to score, over 5.5 corners, and Wimbledon to win or draw. So here come the teams out of the tunnel and a chance to go to League One after yesterday Charlton Athletic made it back to the Championship. who will replace Charlton Athletic in League One? That's what we're going to find out here today. Because it was a rolling order. Charlton replaced Sunderland, who went to the Premier League on Saturday. And then we today are going to find out who will replace Charlton in League One after Charlton won 1-0 yesterday to get promoted back to the EFL Championship. Well, considering I support a London club who are Arsenal and Wimbledon aren't too far away, let's back AFC Wimbledon for this one. Let me know who you're backing, but I'm going to go for AFC Wimbledon. Yeah, they aren't too far away from Arsenal at all, so why not? Well, the upper tier of Wembley is completely disused for this playoff final, but one thing is for sure is that it is still packed full of fans. And it's a big occasion for both clubs, a real opportunity for AFC Wimbledon to get closer to the Championship by promotion to League One today. And of course, the goal for any football club, I'm sure, in the world, or at least in the English football pyramid and some Welsh clubs as well, is to reach the Premier League one day. Well, most certainly did Ipswich Town make that dream come true. And I know people that might sound irrelevant, but it is not impossible to jump from League One to the Premier League because Ipswich got 2 straight promotions in second place. So if you're sat in League One right now, I know it might sound like an unreality, but Ipswich proved it wrong. It can happen. 2 straight promotions. So anything can happen. This playoff final may well only be League 2 into League 1. But let me tell you, it's a step closer to the Premier League because Ipswich have shown in 2 seasons you can get to the Premier League from League 1. And I know they're going back down this season. They've been shit in the Prem. But still. And yes, whilst we're here, a massive congratulations to Sunderland once again for their promotion to the Premier League. It's the right result for me. Absolutely thrilled, to be fair. And God Save the King is being sung by the same man who was at Wembley on Saturday for the Sunderland game. So now there's national anthem. Saddlers, who's that then? I don't know the nicknames. Wise Eyes, Aki. I think that might be Wimbledon colours, but I can't be so sure. Jordan Hyman joining us for this playoff final. How are you doing, Jordan? Good to see you and welcome aboard on this Monday afternoon. And do not forget Walsall. Okay. Well, do not forget, people, this is not the end of your content because, of course, do not forget on Wednesday, the UEFA Conference League final between Real Betis and Chelsea will be live with us from 7:45. There is no stream tomorrow, but we'll be back here for that European final on Wednesday. And it's going to be a rarity across the summer, but for this Sunday, there is no Super Sunday coming up this week. After quite a fair few packed Super Sundays, the next one will not be live on this channel. So Saturday, we will have the Champions League final as well. But Super Sunday, as a rarity, is going to be quiet across football. So they're just going through the team news now, live on Sky. And then we'll be just about ready to go for our 3:01 kickoff at Wembley Stadium. Quick swig of Coke to make sure the mouth is nicely moistured ahead of this one. What have I done there? I'm an idiot, you know. I am an idiot. Oh. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Oh my dear God, Joby McIntosh in commentary. Wow, didn't think I'd see the day. Probably one of the worst pundits going, Joby McIntosh, but there you go. So just on the screen at Wembley is the special message. It's just a reminder of this special campaign across the playoffs. Every single minute matters, and that is in support of the British Heart Foundation. It is the reason as well why our kickoff time on the bottom banner there says 3:01. Well, it is 3:01, and Walsall in red. And it's a nice kit, actually, that. It's a very nice kit. I like that. I do. Honestly, for a League Two side, I love that. I think it's nice. Top quality kit, that one. Although, for saying that, one of these two sides may exit League Two and jump to League One. Only a League Two kit until the end of this one. For one of these two sides, anyway. Caden Jonathan, good to see you and welcome aboard. How do you feel? Newcastle lost to Everton, as I told you they would, but they have qualified for the Champions League because of some major controversies at Old Trafford yesterday. And also, for Newcastle, the return of the Tyne and Wear derby. Well, we've kicked off at Wembley. It's Wimbledon, Walsall. Here we go. And here's Johnson on the ball for Wimbledon. And it's out for a throw into Walsall early on here. It's been left, and it's going to be Williams to take it, I think. Yes, Williams. I'm just trying to get myself known to the names of people, by the way, people. By half-time, I should have a bit of flow with who I'm talking about. So you will see me look across this side quite a lot. Hurled into the box. How did you feel about the performance yesterday, though? Because obviously, I'm sure that you two will have been at I'm sure that you two will have put it in St James's Park yesterday. How did you feel? It seemed like Everton deserved their victory. So was the performance off yesterday? And were you looking? You're only here because of John Green. And which one is John Green? Because John Green, I do not have a green. I do not have a John Green on my team sheets. And you're here, Ryan Lammy, because you want AFC Wimbledon to lose so that we can play them next season. Okay, then that will bring me on to ask you the question: who do you, Ryan Lammy, support? Because obviously, if for saying Walsall get promoted, then Walsall will not be able to play Wimbledon. These two sides will not be able to play each other after today in the league. Ball in by Tilly. Tilly. And now it's Walsall on the break. Crawley. So that, yeah, I've watched Crawley this season, actually. I can't remember what was it. I think it was just a random League 2 game, wasn't it? Crawley. Yeah. Gabriele Arcella, you can watch this one live on Sky Sports Main Event or Sky Sports Football in the UK. For those of you who are in the UK, please contact your local broadcaster and find out where you can watch this match. Gordon couldn't get the better of Tilly, wins the corner then. So, first corner of the game for Walsall, absolutely. And huge day in the Premier League, of course. Wednesday, the 18th of June, is during the Club World Cup when our Premier League fixtures will be released. That is 9 a.m. Wednesday, the 18th of June. Ball into the box. You were relegated last season, were you? Well, have you been promoted back or no? No, you can't have been, no. Yeah, Walsall, first 5 minutes here. Been on the front foot. Wimbledon, well, it's going to break for them here. And here is that man, the one that I remember, the first one that I probably know their name, Tilly. And now it's with Harbottle, who plays it forward. Tilly. And it's been given away. And who is this on the attack? It's Hull, and it's a tussle. And it was Joe Lewis who got in the way for Wimbledon. Is he an ex-Crawley player, is he? Yes, I don't know why, but Tilly is the one Tilly is currently the only one that I can that I know their name without having to look at the screen. But that's a good start, to be fair. 6 minutes in, I at least can identify one player without having to look at the screen. Yes, you might be able to tell people I'm not very experienced with League 2, but I do my bits for the lower leagues, you know what I mean? Back a couple of years ago, I did the FA Vase final, actually. It was a very weird occasion. It was Littlehampton Town versus Newport Pagnell Town, I think. It was a strange old stream. Sort of, but obviously we've got European finals, 2 of them this week. And obviously, of course, very soon, one of our main feature competitions on this channel will be the Club World Cup alongside the Nations League. Both of those two will be our main features on this channel. The FIFA Club World Cup and the UEFA Nations League will be both live on this channel. Of course, any England fixture as well that takes place across the summer will be live on this channel as well. All of them are free of charge to watch on ITV1 or ITVX. Good evening. Well, good afternoon, actually. But Tanish, welcoming to you. And maybe not so boring under Thomas Tuchel. We don't know yet. They are international friendlies, though. I can tell you that they are international friendlies we're playing and nothing more than that. So it's going to be a... Well, here's Johnson for Wimbledon. And now on to Reeves. Harbottle. Forward ball. Here is Tilly. Of course. But we get what we're given. You know what I mean? We have to put up with what we're given. You know what I mean? You get what you're given, don't you? It's the way it works. You get what you're given. Premier League, yeah, absolutely. I'm not denying that, but like I said, you get what you're given. Do you know what I mean? Right now we are in the stages. We're in the stages of football right now, in the stage of the year where you get what you're given. Do you know what I mean? And we're most certainly going to enjoy the Nations League. I can't wait for the Nations League finals are going to be great. I think they should be good. Hippolyte. Goal kick. It was Chang who was helping out back there. Both of those questions I can answer no. I couldn't give one heck in the hope. I couldn't care less about cricket, truthfully. If it's on the telly downstairs, somebody else is watching it, and I've got nothing to do, I may give a little bit of a watch of it, but I honestly could not care less about cricket. Same for Formula One. I can't stand Formula One either. I think it's not even. I just find it boring. Watching people race, I think it's boring. Watching people hit a ball with a bat over and over again is boring. Or a club is boring. Like I want football. I want free-flowing ball sports. Do you know what I mean? They come under the category of basketball, rugby, football, those types of sports, not bleeding programmed sports like golf and cricket. Oh, tennis. Tennis is the worst, though. Out of all of it, tennis is the worst. If there's anything that I can't watch, literally downright, it's tennis. Oh. Yeah, if you told me, Tom, you got to watch some tennis with me, torture. It's a foul there by Matt. Jamil Matt, there you go. Previously a Newport County playoff finalist in League Two. We've played 13 minutes here. We're in the 14th minute now, and it's 0-0 at Wembley Stadium. Wimbledon 0, Walsall 0 in the League Two playoff final. Here's Tilly. And I think that's been, it's been covered well, actually, down there. Allen. Here comes the long throw in. It's going to come from Harbottle. It is long. It is deep. It's in the path still. Oh. Well, claimed well in the end by the goalkeeper. Well, folks, just a bit of a fair one for viewers. Whilst we've got a bit of a breaking past fine play for a second. At half time, of course, I will need to leave you for about 2 or 3 minutes in separate occasions. I have got 2 dogs, and I have spent the night by myself with them. They both need feeding at half time because it is 4 o'clock. We feed them. And yeah, because of a hen do, which stopped me from going to Southampton yesterday, they are under my control, so I've got to feed them at half time. So there will be about a 2-minute pause at both ends of half time, if that even, really. So Walsall are going to try a long throw through Williams here. It's a deep one from Walsall. It's a comfortable claim, though, for the goalkeeper. Owen Goodman had eyes on it and has hands on it. Well, problem here, Harbottle has gone down. Now, Walsall player goes right through him. All day, it's a free kick. Matt with the touch. Forward ball is going to be shepherded back to goalkeeper Simkin. By Williams, it was too heavy for ball over the top. Comfortably shepherded back to safety by Walsall. Jealous. Last touch of Johnson for Wimbledon, out for the throw-in. And welcoming to Saeed Jeezy King 1. Welcoming to you. First half goal, please. And then he's put an emoji in, which is not computed to my StreamYard. So there you go. But he wants the first half goal. Ryan Lammy says, "Who do you think that? I'm going to go. I'm going to go 1-0 Wimbledon. Let's go 1-0 Wimbledon. Charlton won 1-0. Let's go 1-0. I think that it'll be... I don't expect to see extra time here, to be truthful. I don't. But however, Walsall have made the great start. I think Walsall in the opening minutes have been the better team in terms of attacking. Sorry! I'm a Premier League fan. Don't forget that, people. I support literally, like... I'm an Arsenal fan here. So, yeah. I mean, look. I suppose, anyway, I'm supposed to be biased towards Wimbledon a bit because they are literally round the corner from us. But, I have no idea who this is on the ball because I can't see his number. But now, Hippolyte crosses it back into the area. Offside, says the referee. Oh, you cheeky git. Oh, mate. Don't even. Yeah, no. Arteta out, mate. I am Arteta out. Honestly, if you watch my Premier League content, Taki, welcome to you. And also TRFR, welcome to you as well. But yeah, no, seriously, you watch my Premier League content, oh dear, there's been some right rants from me. Absolutely. Absolutely. Welcome to Diana as well. Good to see you in here, Diana. Welcome to you. We've got a problem with a boot here. Don't know what's happened to it. But Stevens. Well, welcome to you. Who do you support, Diana? Oh, believe you me, once I got off the coverage, mate, once I got off that stream, oh dear, I was in bits. So Stevens requiring a change of boots. 21 minutes gone into minute 22. And it's still 0-0 between Wimbledon and Walsall in this playoff final. But that's a mistake. And a real chance. Oh, just wide. Hippolyte was the man who hit it. And it's just off target for Wimbledon. The first big chance and big error. Don't even. Carshalton Athletic. I've never heard of them. I take it they're non-league. We better win the league next season. Well, I agree with Paul Merson. Paul Merson has said he has till Christmas. Yeah. Finally, somebody on Sky has said Arteta's got until this time. Paul Merson said he's got till Christmas. I agree with that. Oh, we've got a Sunderland fan in here. Well, big up to you. Congratulations on your promotion. I was backing you on Saturday. Yeah, really pleased for you. No, someone's come out. They might be getting Sesko instead. Crapsco, I should call him. Sesko is shit. And what's all this about Martin Zubamendi? I mean, honestly, we do not need another midfielder. We need a backup dead defenders, and we need a striker. Because let's face it, no, we fucking don't need Zubamendi. You're goddamn right. We've got Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, and Jorginho all in our squad. I don't know if Jorginho's going to retire, but what I do know is we've got 3 top midfielders, CDMs, all in our squad. The only bad midfielder we've got is Martin Odegaard, the worst captain in history of football. Oh, I will. Correct. Yeah, I'm sort of biased towards him as well, really. Yeah, Diana. Second again. I know, mate. He's second again. Champions League, though, is a joke, man. How the fuck have we... Honestly, I shouldn't even be talking about it, but I have got a Champions League final to cover on Saturday. I mean, Jesus. You've lost to PSG. After knocking out Real Madrid is the worst part as well. If we didn't knock out Real Madrid before that, I wouldn't be so pissed off about being... But, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not even going to get into it. We're in League 2 right now, and we're talking about PSG and Real Madrid. Do you? Oh, of course you're going to say that. No, seriously, it's been one of the worst seasons ever from an Arsenal perspective. I mean, honestly, I would have rather Man City win the league. By the way, than Liverpool. Just to say that right now, I do genuinely hate Liverpool. At every available cost, I hate Liverpool. I do not hate Manchester City, and I will say this to everybody: Arsenal do not hate Manchester City. We are just friends that bicker. So absolutely, would I go back and give Man City the league over Liverpool? Sorry, but I hate that club to my bare bones. Yes. Yes, I do. Three times, technically. 3. Man City fell off, so did we. Gary Neville said it, and Gary Neville's right. We were waiting for Manchester City's downfall for us to win the league. Well, Manchester City did have a downfall. So did we. No. I hate Liverpool, Manchester United, and Tottenham all equally. All 3 of them, I cannot stand them. Ugh. I actually agree with everything Lee Gunnar says. Anybody who like a lot of people don't like Lee Gunnar from our fan base, but I do. Yeah, no, Lee Gunnar's right. Fair enough. Clown Club Chelsea. Da 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 da. They're a clown club. Da da. They're a clown club. Da da. We like to make fun of Chelsea on this channel. I don't hate Chelsea. I just make fun of them. No, I just make fun of them. Well, there is a few other teams that I like. I mean, I have there's no hiding behind the fact that I have a massive soft spot for Nottingham Forest. I can't even hide it from you. I have a soft spot for Forest. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I do have a soft spot for Forest. Sorry, but I do. No, I don't. No, I actually don't. I honestly prefer Real Madrid. Sorry. Sutton United. And who do you support, Ryan? Sorry? Ronaldo all day. I hate Lionel Messi to all available costs. I'm not like I show speed, but I really hate Lionel Messi. I think he's a right fraud. Sorry, but Ronaldo all the way. We have played half an hour. Still 0-0 between AFC Wimbledon and Walsall. He is not. He is not. He is not, mate. Oh, God. Oh, Brown. Forced a decent save out of the goalkeeper. Big goal, Innie Simkin. It's a great shot. It's a great save. Yeah, well. Ooh. Who would that be then? I know. At Real Madrid, we wiped the floor with them. Yes. Would you believe it? I can't believe it, but Arsenal Football Club wipes the floor with Real Madrid, not just at the Emirates, but in their own backyard as well. Who would believe it? Who would believe it? I honestly, I don't care how shit they are. That is still an achievement for us because I do not know many English sides in recent time that have gone to the Bernabeu and won. as well as winning at home against them. Last team to do that was when? Please. And I know, don't tell me Manchester City because I'll laugh at you. City always lose to Real Madrid. God, two of the best free kicks ever. It's going to be an early man. There's going to be a man going off early here. It's going to be Williams to go off for Walsall. So Ollie McKenty, I think it is. Oisin McKenty. Oisin McKenty. There we go. Third time lucky. Is on to replace Williams. Harry Williams, I think. See you later, mate. Have a good one. I only have Arsenal kits. That's where I'm loyal to my club. Even though I have a soft spot for Nottingham Forest, I only have Arsenal kits. I've only ever had Arsenal kits, and that's all I have. Oh, Johnson. Tilly. It's going to be a free kick here to Walsall, and we've got 10 minutes to go in the first half. Yes, I am. But I am a neutral as well at the same time. Like, I am ticking off the 92. Like in the FA Cup and, competitions where I feel it right, I do visit other clubs. I do visit neutral matches. That's the type of supporter I am. You know what I mean? I mainly watch Arsenal. And I go to a lot of Arsenal games in the Cup now. However, there is no hiding from the fact that I do go to neutral games. And I enjoy it. Do I? That's appreciated. I just eat a normal diet, really. I would say so. But here's the thing that makes me laugh. When you've got Liverpool fans claiming that they're true fans, when actually they haven't attended one game in a season, and then they'll have the gall to tell me that I'm not a true Arsenal fan. But actually, hang on a minute. 100% cup record at home. Thank you very much. Yes. Despite all the pain Arsenal caused me this season, I still went to every last home cup game. Oh, by the way, in the same week we lost at home to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, I still turned up after being in Norwich for a neutral game to the Emirates, only to watch us lose to Man United in the third round. So I am loyal. Bearable. I collect programs. I collect matchday programs. That's what for me, it's matchday programs, really. If I do not come out of a ground without a matchday program, I'm annoyed. I am annoyed if I don't get a matchday program. Truthfully being said, I am very annoyed if I don't get a matchday program. And I'll name 2 clubs which I couldn't get match day programs on this season. Crewe Alexandra FC. Yes, I know what you're thinking right now. Tom, why the hell did you visit Crewe Alexandra? Because I was bored, it was the international break, and I wanted to go to a game. No matchday programs, and I was pissed off. Blackburn Rovers. On the same weekend that I went to Goodison for the first time. No matchday programs. Those are the 2 clubs that I've witnessed not selling matchday programs. Yeah, but just so you are aware, I do not like if clubs do not sell match day programs. That is one way to piss me off. You're 18, are you? 2025. Gabriel Martin to Nicholas. I support the Arsenal. Have a guess, by the way, how many Arsenal match day programs I've collected this season. Have a guess. Because there's more than you might think. Because you're going off the fact that I visit every home cup game. Well, there's a bit more than... Let me count them. Hang on a minute. 1. Do you want to... I've got 6. If nobody's going to guess, I've got 6. And the rest are neutrals. Let's see. Forest, these are the matches that I've visited and collected match day programs from. There are some where I've not been able to get a match day program. Forest against Bristol City. Forest against Man United. Chesterfield against Nottingham Forest. QPR against Brighton. Arsenal against Bolton Wanderers. Arsenal against Crystal Palace. Arsenal against Newcastle. Arsenal against Manchester United. Everton against Bournemouth. Forest against Ipswich. And Arsenal v PSV. Those are the matches that I have collected match day programs from. And almost all of them, all bar the 2 first Forest ones, are this season. This season, I've got 1, including pre-season, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 I've been to this season with match day programs. And I believe I've done about 12 this season altogether. Altogether. Samin Tun says good night. Well, welcome aboard to you. I do support Arsenal, Diana. You are right. Yeah, but as I said, there's more than what there is there. I've been to quite a fair few. Like I've already mentioned, Crewe and Blackburn Rovers both did not sell matchday programs, and I made the stupid decision to leave my Norwich matchday program in a travel lodge. Yes, I went to Norwich. I did. I went to Carrow Road, FA Cup against Brighton. It was actually a really fun match as well, bear in mind that was. But I was an idiot. And I left my matchday program in the travel lodge. Since that happened, I've been a bit more wary. And now the question may come, Why did you stay in Norwich overnight at the Travel Lodge? Because it was all planned. Next week, the next day, in that weekend on the Sunday, Arsenal were at home to Manchester United. So I accordingly came back from Norwich, back into London the next day, and went to the Emirates. It's fairly easy if you've got a membership. It's fairly easy. Last couple of seconds of normal time here. Wimbledon 0, Walsall 0. Do you think Arsenal need to strengthen up their team or just change Arteta as manager, truthfully? But both, actually. We're Tiger Zero, both. But Arteta is my main problem. Absolutely. Our bottle. Look at the XG, 0.12 to 0. So Wimbledon, I've got a 0.12 XG, 0 for Walsall. Wow. And it's going to be 3 minutes at a time. 3 minutes in at a time. Long throw then from Harbottle. Down by Tilly. There's going to be a corner for Wimbledon. You don't get a membership card. It's all digital. But you pay £34. And that's for the entire season. That's all it is. It's not that expensive. It's £34. It's one payment. And that's it. You've got access to everything for the entire season, except for away matches. That is a big problem. If you want to go to an away match, you will need to pay probably about £100, and you will need to buy them separately. Yeah, well. Oh, it's in! We've got a goal! We've got a goal, and it's a one that comes as a surprise. Such a low XG. Such a low-key first half, but Wimbledon strike first. And it's Hippolyte who's been accredited the goal. And we have our playoff final alive. If it's Hippolyte who's got the goal. And it's a big deflection on the ball, which falls to Hippolyte, and he strikes it cleanly into the back of the net. Yes, the keeper's been beaten in his near post, but that is a goal. And our playoff final which had only a 0.12 XG in favour of Wimbledon and 0 for Walsall, has a goal and is alive. What a turning point and what a goal. Also looking to have a reply. Gordon, goal kick. Well, I'm an Arsenal fan, Saeed, so I have to go Wimbledon, because Wimbledon are round the corner from us. Nice. Well, once upon a time in FIFA, I turned Crystal Palace into Prime Barca. I was a brutal man. I'll explain the story to you briefly before I go feed my dogs. I went to play on FIFA and I set up a new career mode and I went Crystal Palace. I got them top of the league, ready to win a league title. I made them win 5-0 at Anfield as well, which is a record, by the way. They've never done that before. But then I resigned before the final game of the season and joined Arsenal, who were in the same title race and won the league. So yes, people, I did Crystal Palace brutally. I had them in the title race of Arsenal, and I left them before the final game of the season to win the league with Arsenal. I did them dirty, though. I did them dirty. I did them dirty. I properly did them dirty. Leaving them, man, and so that Arsenal, mate, well. And here's the even funnier part. We were against Liverpool at Anfield on that final game. For some reason, FIFA had juggled up that we were going to be at Anfield on the final game of the season. And I got us to win it. So yeah, there you go. That's the story of how I did Crystal Palace dirty on FIFA. Left them to lose the league title right at the death of the season. I don't know who they are, but okay. Left them some memorable moments, though. Winning 5-0 at Anfield. There you go. Can't complain with that, can you, Palace? Winning 5-0 at Anfield. Right, folks, I need to take a very quick break because I've got to do 2 dogs down there that are waiting for their dinner. So do bear with me. I'll be back in just a moment after I've given them their dinner. So don't go anywhere. I'm back after this quick minute or so stoppage in the stream. Do not go anywhere. Back in about a minute's time.
I'm walking alone streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
Back, folks, after that very quick absence. There we go. They are eating away. And return. Is it? Mpop Sat Hakral says 1-1 full time. Predictions wise, I think 1-0. I think 1-0. I think it'll stay 1-0. So yeah. What a goal though it was to get the game open and alive. And so far, it is Wimbledon's day. And there's the trophy stood next to the presenters and the pundits, who include Mr. Troy Deeney, who is in Wembley today. So, the real question is that we should ask ourselves now, who thinks Walsall are going to Wimbledon are going to make the step up to League One? They are one step closer to doing that. And the good news, after 81 votes, no, 86, 88, nearly 90 votes, 68% of tonight's viewing are backing Wimbledon to be promoted. $13 likes on the stream. Big up. We'll see if we get to 15. See if we can get to 15 likes on this stream. And our second half is on its way soon. Let's just check the goal count and the corner count. Well, obviously both teams have not scored, but under 5.5 goals is going to probably happen. let's go over to Sober Score. Quickly check on the stats. No, just Flash Score actually. Don't need Sober Score. So Sober Score is better than Flash Score in terms of its app, by the way. I will say that. The Flash Score app, in my opinion, is crap compared to Sober Scores. If you're looking for in-depth stats on the players, should we say? XG, yeah, nothing for Walsall, 0.00, 0.16 for Wimbledon, who are, of course, 1 goal ahead. We have got over 5.5 corners. We've had 3 so far, 3. Bit of a 3 required. And Wimbledon to win or draw is currently on the cards. Ross County, let's check on Ross County. Are kicking off later at 8 o'clock against Livingston, okay? That is the relegation playoffs, I think. And in the Bundesliga, Heidenheim are playing later at 7:30 against Elversberg. So we won't be able to find out the result of this one until later on. That's 8:30 local time, late kickoff. Well, whilst we're waiting for the second half, let's just quickly remind you of what is coming up on this channel. We'll make sure that we aren't missing anything exciting tomorrow, which is Tuesday. But of course, on Wednesday, we already know what's happening. It is going to be the UEFA Conference League final, and I believe your coverage will be free of charge on Discovery Plus as well if you do want to watch that UEFA Conference League final. Yes, nothing then on Tuesday tomorrow. But on Wednesday, we've got that UEFA Conference League final. Remember, free of charge on Discovery Plus, live on TNT Sports 1 HD and TNT Sports Ultimate. Thursday nights is going to be a nothing night. Thursday will have nothing for you. I'm sorry to say that. But on Friday, there's going to be nothing either. So, yeah, beyond... practically Wednesday. So, yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday are going to be nothing days. Super Sunday is also going to be a nothing day. Of course, Saturday we'll have the Champions League final. That is kicking off at 8 o'clock on Saturday. That is 8 o'clock once again, UK time. UEFA Champions League final in Munich. We will have all of that for you live on this channel. The National League Promotion final is on Sunday. I don't think I'll be doing that one, to be fair, 3 p.m. on Sunday. Oh, champion. Yeah. So, yeah, a bit of a quiet week then on the channel, but indeed we are getting to that stage of the season. Don't forget, though, I think beyond Sunday and next week, we've got the UEFA Nations League and the FIFA Club World Cup beginning to turn on. So, yes, all of that. Second half is going to be on the way in just a minute. Give me a moment then, folks. I'm going to quickly just check on the dogs once again, make sure they finished eating and they're not fighting over food down there, and then I will be ready to go for the second half. Do not go anywhere. Back in about a minute. All good, ready to go. Second half then. Wimbledon Walsall. So here we go then. Wimbledon 1, Walsall 0. Second half is now off and running. Back again. Yeah, well, to be fair, I think Wimbledon could hold on at just 1-0. Walsall currently at a 0.0 XG, so big up to you people, by the way. 14 likes, over 96 votes on our poll. 4 more voters on our poll tonight. Or sorry, this afternoon. That will equal 100 votes on our poll. So that is 100 contributions to the stats machine that we have, letting us know who we think is going to win. Well, here come Walsall. It's a chance. Here is Sturck. And Brown. Reeves on his way for Wimbledon, who are in the second half of the same lineup. Walsall didn't have to make a change before the break. Williams went off injured. And he was replaced by McKenty. Yeah, Brown making that run again. Ball over the top. And Lewis dealt with it well. For Wimbledon. Into a dangerous area, well cut out by, I'm not sure who it was for Wimbledon, but did well. It was Lewis. Walsall corner. It's a real crowd on the penalty spot, and it's a comfortable claim, in fact, for Goodman. And he's pumped a nice long ball, but cut out for now. The Walsall man, Jealous, won the foot race, but a good response defensively by Johnson. Another cross. Oh, it's missed the goalkeeper. It's off the line. Oh, my goodness. It was a goalkeeping error from Goodman, and it nearly crossed the line. Heroic defending off the line. Wow. What an opportunity that was. A heart-in-the-mouth moment for Wimbledon, and a let-off for the goalkeeper. It's a howler. What a clearance, by the way. Yes, Ashik. Yes. Yeah. A real let-off for Wimbledon's goalkeeper, Goodman there. And Walsall might be inspired by that. It is a howler, but what a clearance it was. It was by 26. Harbottle, what a clearance, mate. Well, place in League One is on the line, and there's another injury problem potentially for Walsall. And Brown was going for the header. He's caught number 19 for Walsall, and that's Asimway. He's back up though. It's a really good front line actually by Wimbledon. They're playing a nice high press at the minute. Well, not to be somebody of bad luck, but of course on Saturday we saw Sheffield United in a really comfortable position lose it 2-1 to Sunderland. Yesterday though, Charlton won 1-0, so mixed kind of emotions. I think Wimbledon will hold on here. Personally, I believe that Wimbledon can hold on with a clean sheet as well. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. But I am not saying for 1 minute that I am ungrateful for the fact that Sheffield United lost it. I am so happy because I said it from minute one. I wanted it to be Sunderland Coventry. I was begging, by the way, for Coventry to come up. I really wanted Coventry up. But I said, if Coventry don't, I'll happily take Sunderland as well. So yeah. Diana is back in our house. Welcome in, Diana. How are you doing? Again. There's the goal right before half time. Could be the crucial one as well. Could just be the crucial one. Yeah, honestly, it's a miracle that Sunderland have come back. It's a miracle. It's a miracle because Sheffield United, we know what they're going to be like in the Prem. Sunderland are well, they're not a new blood but they've been gone for 8 years. It's nice to have new teams in the Premier League. We don't want the same old. We don't want yo-yo. We want new clubs every season. We always want to see new clubs. And there is a downpour, by the way, at Wembley. Brentford, Nottingham Forest, so many new clubs. Keep it up. Let's keep that cycle going. And let's get another 3 teams that are going to stay for good. Because Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth and Fulham all came up together in one season. And all 3 of them are looking secure in our league. It's great stuff. Yeah? It is not impossible for 3 teams that have come up. It's an absolute miracle that Bournemouth, Fulham and Forest have all come up together and all 3 of them are staying up and succeeding in the Prem. 2 of them are mid-table and sort of competing towards the top half. Forest have had a tremendous season. They really were charging at one point. They fell off the wheels at the end of the season, but all 3 of them, they came up together and they're looking like they're going nowhere. And I think Leeds and Sunderland will stay up as well. I think Burnley will go. I think Burnley will drop, but I think Leeds and Sunderland will stay. Yeah, they have. And that's the beauty of the playoffs. It's the beauty of the playoffs. And normally we get clubs that we don't think are going to get here, but they do through the playoffs. The one exception that I've had in my time doing YouTube is Ipswich coming through the automatic promotion, double promotion. What a story. Over the past couple of years, there's been some amazing promotion stories. Amazing promotion stories. Stephen's still alive. Brown. My favourite is obviously Forest coming up. I like when Forest came up, I was ecstatic because that's what I wanted. Look, all of them. Last season's playoff was a real letdown. To be fair, Leeds, Southampton, and it's not what you want. And for me, the tone of that playoff final was sort of set off by the fact Ipswich, who you'd want to win the playoffs, came up through automatics. So, but most times the playoffs always deliver. I think Crystal Palace would be more kind of angry about Millwall coming up, but I get the point, Diana. I do get the point. I've actually gone for West Ham to go down next season. I'm sorry, yes. West Ham are in my bottom 3 next season. West Ham and Burnley are both in my bottom 3. I haven't decided my 3rd side to go down yet. I think they will. I think they will. They're getting worse and worse ever since David Moyes left. Worse and worse. And Everton are getting better and better because they've got David Moyes. Hello, Ryan. All right, folks. From Wimbledon, just off target. Half an hour for Wimbledon to hold on. And if they can hold on, they will be walking up to the balcony and claiming the trophy, which confirms their spot in League One. Half an hour to go at Wembley Stadium. 1-0 to AFC Wimbledon. Wednesday and Saturday this week. Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday, 7:45. UEFA Conference League final. Join us at 7:45. Nope. But it is for me. See you later. Have a good one, Diana. So yes, Wednesday nights, your screens will turn green as we bring you the UEFA Conference League final. Ball headed on. There's certainly still a chance. Neufville wins the corner for Wimbledon. And no, it's not going to be a corner. Flags up. And it's more changes for Walsall. More changes for Walsall. And it's going to be Jealous to go off here. Replaced by Albert Adoma. And the other change. Well, I think it's Matt who's going off. It is. And he's replaced by Amanchi. Those are your two Walsall changes. Still Wimbledon play on with all 11 men that they started with. Ryan backing Walsall to bring it back with 27 minutes to go. And right now it is a downpour at Wembley. I'm not too sure it's the same here. This morning, though, about roughly 11 till 12, I did some weeding. And yeah, rain for the next hour here. So it's the light rain that I've got. Good hammering towards Amanchi. You can tell it's starting to get towards June with all the rain. And the even bigger problem with June is there's too much daylight. Amanchi. Nope. I think Lewis just gets back in time to get goal side. Big chance. Well, let's check out our subs count. I don't know how many of you have subscribed today, but we are aiming towards 1.1k. I believe we were on about 1,094 at the start of the stream. And we have actually got to 1.1k. So big up to all of you for subscribing today. Thank you very much for that. 1.1k now, people. So yes, that's 1,100 subscribers. Ball in by Tilly. In fact, I can see on my subs list. Thank you to Ryan Lammy for subscribing. Thank you to David Marriott, Pete Cahill, and Wise Eyes Aki, who have all subscribed today. This list only includes users who have made their subscriptions public. So those 4 users have made their subscriptions public, and thank you for subscribing indeed. He's on the wind-up, isn't he? Mentioning him again, are we? Hall, good cover. Excellent cover by the defender. It's Gordon. Tilly has slipped, and it's worked out well for him because he's got out of that with the ball. Right answer. Fuck Spurs. By the way, you are welcome to swear on this channel. I do not mind swearing here. You can swear, and you're not going to get told off or banned for swearing. We are a swearing-friendly channel. The only rule we have is no racism, practically, and no spoilers. Those are the 2 rules. So yes, just a reminder for those of you in here, we are a Premier League dominant channel. We largely cover the Premier League. With that being said, and myself supporting the Premier League club, we do adhere to the No Room for Racism campaign. So yes, No Room for Racism is operated on this channel. And we do not tolerate it. And Wimbledon are going to make their first change. I think it's just a single one. But Harbottle, the man who made that crucial goal line clearance, is going to be withdrawn here. And he's going to be replaced by Agundir, Isaac Agundir, on to replace Riley Harbottle. What a clearance, mate. And he's soaked. Look at him. You can see him. He's absolutely soaked, Ryan Harbottle. You can tell that he's ran his nuts off for Wimbledon. Oh, chance! Oh, my goodness, what a save. Wimbledon almost had it sealed. Simkin, great save. That goes into the back of the net and Wimbledon are promoted. Telling you right now. Walsall's XG is still so low. Vital save from Simkin. Real opportunity for Wimbledon to put it to bed. Is VAR in operation? That's the question. It should be because it's at Wembley Stadium, but I don't know. And by Reeves. Good defending. Ball in's good. So 19 minutes to go for Wimbledon, who are still 1-0 up and are almost there. Oh, good defending on Odoma there. And it's a ball through the middle. Stevens, though, just shrugged off. Another one of those big opportunities. It's not Brown. Bloody Asimwa, I think it is. Yeah, a bit of a weird name to pronounce. And yeah, good goalkeeping again. Goodman. That one little mistake, but other than that, he's been pipsqueak. It's a bouncing ball. It could drop anywhere. And it's shepherded out for a throw-in by Walsall. And another set of 2 changes are incoming for the Reds, who are quite eager to change players in this one, aren't they? Wimbledon are quite confident with the team they've got, to be fair, on the pitch. They've only made 1 change. So Lakin and Barrett are on for Chang and Asimwa. What are you testing, mate? A new... Okay, well, you enjoy that. Right, 15 and a half minutes to go at Wembley. Still, Wimbledon 1, Walsall 0. And Wimbledon are preparing another change. It's number 10 who has emerged. Oh, it's a... Nah. A chance goes begging for Walsall. Brown. Out for a goal kick there. Substitution time. It's Kelly. And he's going to come on to replace Stevens. Later, mate. Later. Hazard, later. Josh Kelly on to replace Matty Stevens then for the last 30 minutes of this play-off final. Throw in. That's 12 minutes. And Walsall have got a corner. Behind by Reeves. I'm saying nothing at the minute. I'm saying nothing at the minute, mate. The window's not open. I'm saying nada. Swing up. So we're into the last 11. Tilly, it's clipped over and it's going to peter out that one, I think, unless there was a deflection. There was. I didn't see it, but the Dons have got a corner. Yeah, well, I'm saying nothing right now, but there will be a transfer video in due course when it comes to the time. For now, it's promotion time, and Wimbledon are nearly there. That's a big glove from the goalkeeper, Simkin. I don't have an idol. I don't have an idol. There's many footballers that I like. I don't have an idol. Let's go. Well, let's just. Oh, I'll just say Ronaldo. Just say Ronaldo. Why not? Hippolyte's gone over the edge. He's been pulled down. There should be an advantage. Midfield, a cut back. Johnson intercepts. Throw to Walsall here. Well, no matter what the result will be here till the trophy lift, as always, for any final that we cover. So, and then I will pop off, folks. Yes, it's a weird one, actually, being live on a Monday afternoon, but it is lovely to have had your company on this Monday afternoon for this playoff final. And Wimbledon are very close to being there. And what a big prize it's going to be to get promoted back into League One and one step closer to the Championship for EFL context. Walsall have got 7 minutes plus added time. They need one, but they've had a very low XG all game. It's going to be a free kick. Adoma made himself a nuisance and won that free kick well. It's floated in. It's dropped, but it's lifted over. Another chance for Walsall. Missed and goes a begging. Of course, Thierry Henry, absolutely. One of the greatest players to play for Arsenal. It would be criminal for him to not be. Just heard the attendance in Wembley, over 50,000 in there this afternoon for this League Two playoff final. So what an attendance that is. 40,000 seats unoccupied, but a big attendance for this playoff final. We ain't getting a parade. Oh, it's played through the lines. And Wimbledon look to seal the deal. Not quite, though. Good defending back there. Reeves. No, not Reeves. Number 4. Don't know who that is, but those Walsall fans are looking on, thinking it's over. And oh, here they come again. Big challenge back there. And had he not timed that well, it probably would have been a pen. Great challenge. Yeah, gets the ball, but there's a follow through. Doesn't matter. Gets the ball. Wimbledon throwing right by the corner flag. It's going to be that man, Tilly, to take it. Thrusted back off the Walsall player and out for a Don's throw with less than 3 to go. FIFA Club World Cup will be live on Realltom Football. Yes, Sashik, it will. As well as the Nations League finals, we will have the Nations League finals as well, which of course is the international version of the Champions League. Or Alan Anamanchi. Can he get his shot away? Really good defending by Wimbledon. And still, and they've cleared it away just about. Back again, in towards Amanchi. Great diving header away by Lewis. Wimbledon are nearly there. 90 seconds plus the added time to go. And there's going to be a substitution here. The substitution sees Marcus Brown come off. I'll just get these through. Hang on a minute. Let's get them through when they come up on the screen. Here we go. They should come up now. On one of my screens, anyway. And it's going to be Hippolyte coming off. The match winner potentially. Sarsu has been replaced by Brown. Sarsu has replaced Brown. So there's the two changes. Hippolyte, the goal scorer, and Brown, replaced by Sarsu. And I didn't get a chance to read out the other change. 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes to go. Liverpool looking to sign 3 players. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Throw for Wimbledon, for Walsall, who've got 5 minutes and 10 seconds to try and find something. And that's good defending again by AFC Wimbledon all game. And they've got just under 5 minutes more to play, to hold on. And they're going to League One. Unless. See you Wednesday, mate. See you Wednesday, Ashik. Have a good one, mate. Well, there'll be plenty of barking and fingernails from both sets of fans. Wimbledon fans, I'm sure, will have no fingernails left as they hold on to a slender 1-0 lead. Cleared away. Yeah, doing well to keep it away from goal, Wimbledon. Also, not surprised that they're having lots of the ball at these last stages, but it's a really good defending display from Wimbledon now. And I think Johnson shepherded out without a touch. They're starting to feel it, those Walsall fans. Half of the added time gone. And still, Wimbledon in front. And it almost looks as certain that Wimbledon will be going to League One. And once again, I reiterate, what a brilliant defensive display from Wimbledon. And what a crucial goal just before half-time. Well, set piece here. Walsall and Wimbledon have got to deal with it. And it's hooked away. And twice. Flags up as well. Even better news for Wimbledon as the clock ticks down. Hang on a minute. Oh, sorry, folks. Just give me a second. Don't know what happened there. Should be sorted. There we go. Yeah, we're all right now. Don't know what happened there. But last minute. Oh, could be a late chance to really seal it. Wimbledon, there's half a minute until the referee should blow his whistle. They're just doing everything they can to get it away and goal. Simkin has come forward. It's a late free kick. Wimbledon just need to clear it. Johnson's header. And that's it. Wimbledon promoted. Wimbledon are headed up to League One. That is it. What a crucial goal before half time. And the London club, the club who are named as a club who never stop battling against the odds, have made it to League One. Congratulations to AFC Wimbledon. They are going up. Bravo to them. It was a terrific defensive display. A game in the first half that had no real life. But out of nowhere, they found that goal. And that is what's won it for them. What a brilliant, brilliant defensive display in the second half as well. To hold on tight to it. Final score, Wembley Stadium, AFC Wimbledon 1, Walsall 0. We'll be here for the trophy lift and more. Love it. Well, I can tick this one right here. £4.50 on it. Wimbledon to lift the trophy is exactly what is going to happen. And my record of never losing a bet on a team to lift the trophy on the day continues. The bet builder has lost because both teams didn't score. I got that one wrong. But Wimbledon did win, of course. So, yes, there we go. And later, I will have the confirmation on the enhanced ACCA, AFC Wimbledon, Ross County, and Heidenheim all to win. Returns £8.75 from just 50p. £87.50 or £5, of course. Well, there you go, folks. Wimbledon are going up, and we will be here right up until the trophy lift on Realltom Football. And then tomorrow, more trophies on the line and more glory on the line as Real Betis host Chelsea in Roclaw on the on the Conference League final. It's not 1-1, it's 1-0. It has finished. It has finished. The full-time whistle's gone. Wimbledon have been promoted. It is 1-0 full-time whistle. Check Google, check SofaScore, checks any score. But Wimbledon have won this match by 1-0. It is not 1-1, Tyrese. I can rest assure you of that. And we're just hearing from a reporter now who's speaking to one of the Wimbledon players. But it's a big celebration on the pitch. The sweet taste of promotion for Wimbledon. Walsall for them, well, it just wasn't good enough in the end from them. And they will be staying in League Two, and they will have to go again next season. But for Wimbledon, it's the ecstatic joy of the news that they are headed for League One. Kumar, good to see you and welcome aboard. How you doing? Kumar Singh, welcome into you. No, Saeed. Nope. That is why it says FT. That is the full-time score. AFC Wimbledon 1, Walsall 0 is the full-time score. A goal just before half-time through Hippolyte is what has sealed the deal here. Failure to score for Walsall in the second half means that Wimbledon are going to be promoted. And I can understand that quite a few Walsall fans are unhappy. That is why they are trying to tell me that the score is 1-1. But I can tell you that no matter what the score, whether we like it or not, yeah, okay, that is racist. Yeah, we are going to be. Yeah, I can't accept that, mate. Yeah, I've just heard. Yeah, no room for racism, please, people. No, not having that at all. We're not going to be having racist comment through in an occasion. Because there's someone. There was a racist comment, mate. Believe me, there was a racist comment. We don't accept racism anywhere. Yeah, I know, mate, but it's racism. It's racism. Can't accept it. Has to be got rid of immediately. Whether you saw it or not, it was racist. Can't accept that on this channel. He said something about black players in a negative way, and it was racist. So I just cut it out immediately. Forget that anyway. Forget that. Wimbledon going to League One. What a performance yet again from them. And very shortly we'll have the trophy lift on this channel. And we'll let you all go and enjoy the rest of your Monday. It's all right. It's all right. Congratulations indeed to the Dons. Only round the corner for Arsenal, so congratulations to them. They are in League One. And very shortly we'll have the Wimbledon players and I presume as well the Walsall player. Well, no, I don't know. But runners-up medals will be claimed. Yeah, there you go. They're going up to the balcony now, people. They're on their way up to the balcony. So with that being said, we will get the banner ready to go. Here we go. On their way to the balcony. And we'll have the banner going now. There you go. And as always, people, as a customary, I do stand for trophy lifts, no matter what the team is that are lifting it. So I will stand as this trophy lift takes place. Walking up to the balcony of dreams, the balcony of claiming medals and claiming trophies in Wembley Stadium. And they are about to claim the trophy, Wimbledon, that tells them they have stepped up in the big time and in the big moments. And they are about to step up to League One right after this. The final stairway to the balcony. And here we go. There they all come, ready to claim their medals. And there's the manager who looks flabbergasted, but what his job he's done to get Wimbledon back to a more suitable position in the EFL. Goodman's got a camera as well in his hand, filming the experience. Love that. Yes, Ashik, it is a bit cold today, so I have worn my jacket. So I think that's just about all the players who've claimed their medals. All that's left now, really, is for the trophy lift. There we go then. Johnny Jackson and Wimbledon are promoted to League One. A massive congratulations to them. They have won the EFL League 2 playoff final 24-25. Congratulations to AFC Wimbledon. Final score once again here. Wimbledon 1, Walsall 0. Thank you for your company and take care. Good night.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. yeah. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.